What's up, YouTube? How we doing? I think we're all good to go. Let me know how we're getting on today. I'm going to quickly put this out on Discord so people know that we're live. You can join Discord free from the description as always if you would like to. That'd be excelente. I assume that has worked. Yep.
We have taken objective Charlie.
And then we'll get the multi-stream chat software going. We should be good.
We have lost objective Duff.
Objective lost. We need to push harder.
Just get all the sources running. Activate source, activate source, activate source. Don't worry, I'll get better at this as we get used to doing it all. But that should be everything all up and running. So feel free to tell me how we're doing today. It'd be lovely to hear from you. Oop. And if I haven't responded to you, if you said something, it's because my multi-chat wasn't yet up. So feel free to say it to me again. Mr. Hawk, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? You having a good day? Appreciate you tuning in. How's things? Alright, let's get this show on the road. What's up, Duelist? How you doing, man? You having a good day? Alright, we're hunting a good start, everybody. We're hunting a good start to the week. A goal would be amazing. We got one goal last week. It was brutal. Worst week streaming of all time. So we're hoping to bounce back this week after two and a half months of struggle. Let's see what we could do. I hope you guys are having a good day. Happy Monday. I'm back again. That's right, we're back again. Pretty much every damn day, everybody. If you get any chance to, I'll run them. All in the description on YouTube or in the Twitch chat. Give me a hello, whichever platform you're watching on, if you would like. I can see that the YouTube main stream is working. I need confirmation of the Instagram stream, the YouTube vertical stream, the Twitch stream, and the Facebook stream. Truly don't know if the Facebook stream is working or not, because I've never tried to stream on Facebook before. So it may or may not be doing something. I really don't know. Someone might be able to let me know at some point today. Anyway, let me know how we are feeling. Wish me luck, everybody. Make sure you got something to hydrate with. Yeah, kinda. How about you? I'm okay. I'm fine. We'll see how the day goes, but I'm okay. You know, the days keep coming and I keep showing up.
Enemy medic sighted.
Objective Edward.
The objective is ours. Keep it that way. Enemy medic there. Over there is enemy cavalry.
Are they pushing?
That's an
Someone's trying
enemy
to shoot me from over on the left somewhere. I'd like to avoid that if at all possible. What's up, Miniature? How you doing, dude? You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy your coffee, Duelist. Hoping this guy just allows me to heal by not pushing me. I hear a vehicle though. Come on, come on. Ah, well, at least we got the first guy.
We are losing objective.
Hit the like button if you're on YouTube. That's always useful. And wherever you are, if you're having a good time and you're new, following or subscribing is free. Well, following is free on Twitch, not subscribing, obviously, on Twitch. But you know what I mean. Feel free to do anything to join the community. That'd be great. Thanks very much.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Enemy medic. Medic.
Trying to flank on that guy. Thank you for showing people how to join the gift queue, Duelist.
We have taken objective.
If you click the link in the chat, everybody, that talks about gifting, and then select enable gifting on the channel, you join the queue for a free gifted membership. It costs you nothing, and then you just hope to get lucky. But it literally costs you absolutely nothing. You stay in the queue forever. So you may as well do it if you'd like potentially get a free gifted membership at some point. Get the badge, the emojis, etc. If anything gets put to member only, you get to watch it, all that jazz.
Look, the scout.
If you've got any news about your day, feel free to share it with us.
Grenade out, watch it.
All cracking off over here.
We have lost objective Freddy.
Grenade going out.
Bloody hell, how fast is that thing moving?
That's an enemy shock trooper.
It won't let me use the bipod in this spot. No, no. Oh, that damn call-in, dude. So annoying on that tank. Such a cheap way of getting kills, man. That was a nice moment as well, if I could have taken it down. Bit of rooftop action.
A tank hunter kit is available near your location.
Machine gun, what side?
We have taken objective Freddy.
Chaps, we've taken the objective. There's a shock trooper.
No way, Ping. That's 100% my kill, bros. That's the first one of the day where we know for a fact I got screwed. Didn't take very long, did it? Did not take very long to get our first one of the day. Oh, man. Yeah, 3-bar connection. That's rough, dude. I don't know why, but YouTube always recommends vertical stream for me, not a normal one. It shouldn't be doing that now. Well, okay, so I don't have control over how YouTube does all of it, but because I start the normal stream second now, generally that one gets pushed more than the vertical one. But for some people, depending on your viewing habits, you'll get pushed different ones. It's all algorithmic. But if you ever get pushed to vertical one, you'd like to watch the normal one, just use the pin chat message or whatever, mate. Or just go to my channel and find the one you'd like to watch.
Sighted a tank.
That's not even close.
I'm looking right at an enemy soldier.
You guys got any plans for your day or anything? Anything much going on? The pinned link. Good, I'm glad it works. I try and make it easy to maneuver around on YouTube. So on the vertical stream, the pinned chat message takes you to the main stream. And on the main stream, the pinned chat message takes you to the second channel. So it's nice and easy to get to where you want to be. Minkus, welcome to the stream. You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. How's things? Make a big deal about anyone that gets off the mark for the day, of course, everybody. As we hunt down a goal today, hopefully, and a good start to the week. Because you's a really good week this week, so we're hoping. That is the... Oh, mate, that is the guy with the ping that killed me a minute ago, and we nearly died again. Oh, cool, Grayson. Good stuff, mate. Hope you like it.
We are losing objective Edward.
Charges already.
There's a few of them here. I wonder if they're spawning in on that. I will check the sub and follow accounts after the round as well and get that updated on the vertical stream and the Instagram stream. Off from work, tired as hell now, watching, chilling you. Oh, cool, man. I hope you'll enjoy, mate. Oh, damn, bro. Can I get the revive? Nope. Damn. Okay, well, as we usually say, I hope I'm getting my bad luck out of the way early on here. I've had a busy day so far today, people. We scheduled all 14 shorts for the week this morning, and then I've been working on 5 thumbnails this morning. 2 of them are done, 3 of them are in the works. Planning some other stuff, set up the Facebook streaming, which I hope is working. I don't know, I'm waiting to find out from anyone that happens to be over there. If anyone eventually does drop in there, obviously first day ever on Facebook, so we might not get any significant action. But and now we're here streaming, so again, another very, very full day. I hope you've been enjoying all of the content, because I am using up my entire life producing at the moment. I'm hoping you guys are getting something out of it. Oh, hell yeah, miniature. Well, you enjoy yourself, mate. That's great.
Machine gun over there.
We have taken objective butter.
Got a couple in there. We're going to see if there's another one.
I'm here. Medic.
Nah. Foggy? Whoa, what's happening? Oh my god, I did not know he was there. Sorry, teammate, I didn't check that corner. That's my fault. Absolutely my fault. Just didn't notice the guy.
We are losing objective Edward.
Can't see, mate, it's so foggy. From long range. That's too long range. It's driving away as well. I don't even know where it landed. Weird.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Le Petit Corporal, welcome to the stream, mate. You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in, man. Again, make a big deal out of anyone that gets off the mark for the day, everybody. In fact, make a big deal out of any and all support as we try to have a good day. Lots of emojis and stuff if we get anything through.
Ah, enemy medic.
Die, bro. Thanks. Why are you British? I don't have any idea how to answer that, mate. Trying. That's cool, man. That's a start. No queue on the challenges at the moment, everybody.
Eyes open. Shock trooper. Spare ammo, anyone?
Let me in.
Ammo, anyone?
Thank you.
What's our action, Sergeant?
Tablet, you're gonna need to do better, mate. Talk to me like a mature individual that actually wants to have a conversation, my dude. I'm not here for that streamy bullshit nonsense, my guy. If you want to find a chat where people talk like they're 9 years old, I'm sure you can, man. But this is not the introduction we're looking for, my dude. Chat to me like a person, bro.
We have lost objective Duff.
Oh, McGee, thank you for the gifted first support of the day. Oh, maybe I lost out because of the gun there. Yeah, Thank you very, very much, Omigi, for the first support of the day. There we go. Well, the Mightiest did tell people to do their gifted thingy, so... Jimmy Goose, congratulations on getting the gifted from Omigi. Omigi, you are the chief membership gifter of the day, and the first support of the day. Thank you very much.
Pistol M1912 experimental 2-shot burst. Choice.
Hey, no worries, thank you. Can we get Julius in over the chat as well, please? I will do that challenge next round, my friend. Emojis for Julius as well. Right, we're off the mark for the day, everybody. Thank you very, very much, Julius and McGee. I will use the machine and pistol experimental next round. Thanks, dude. Big love, Julius, please, everybody. Julius... Oh, I did not see him in the corner. Julius is chief stream power of the day, and McGee is chief membership gifter of the day. We get the revive?
We are not going to lose the objective.
We have taken objective Duff.
Good emojis, good emojis. Well done, guys. Good emojis for the support. Good stuff.
Now.
We have lost objective apples.
How you doing, Rick? You having a good one, mate?
Ammo. I'm out.
Yeah, I like that gun, Julius. I like it, mate. I never pick it, but it's a cool weapon. We'll see what we can do with it.
An anti-vehicle kit is available near your location.
You're gonna lurk away. Oh, good, mate. No worries. No problem. Thanks for having the stream on. I appreciate it. God, they have a lot of people coming this way. I did spawn late, by the way, into this. A little bit late. It also doesn't help my squad is scoring, like, no points. What the hell just happened? That was interesting. Right, first full round of the day coming up next, everybody. And we're doing Duelist Machine and Pistol Experimental round.
Objective Duff.
Not sure what I can do here. Oh, it's already gone. What's the best way to level up class? Any suggestions? I think I did a video on it a long time ago, mate. It's your best bet. But yeah, dude, it's just honestly just about scoring as many points as you can, using your gadgets, being in a good squad, you know, being a good squad leader or having a good squad leader that marks flags effectively. There's no, like, big secret to it, mate. Just the better you play and the better you do, the more points you get, the faster you rank up. But just playing consistently, pal, will get you there regardless. And welcome to the stream today. It depends on the weapon, Duelist. It purely depends on the weapon, mate, with those mechanics.
Keep this objective ours. I need ammo.
We have taken objective Duff.
So, like, this weapon, for example, you can move around and fire and you'll be relatively fine. A machine gun, like a light machine gun, most of them, not so much. If you're, like, trying to strafe everywhere and hit firing away before ADSing and all that jazz, the bullets will go all over the shop. You're welcome, Undo, and welcome to the stream, dude.
We are losing objective Edward.
Shock troop. Watch it.
We have lost objective Charlie.
So, all weapons are equal in that regard. Nope. If you go on something called sim.gg, sym.gg, that is the website, you can find the full in-depth weapon stats for BF1, and you'll see that different guns have different multipliers, both positive and negative, for strafing, for aiming down sight, for burst firing, etc, etc, etc. What's up, Tom? How you doing, man? You having a good day, mate? Anyone do me? Any of you guys on Instagram, like follow me on Instagram? Feel free to write something in the chat if you are, so I know that's working. Also Twitch, no pressure of course, but also Twitch. And then I'm first day ever trying to stream on Facebook, and I don't honestly know if it's working. So if anyone ends up over there and types a message, I'll see if it pops up. That'd be mega useful. At any point, obviously no pressure.
We've got to capture the objective.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Damn. On my flank.
Objective butter.
Oh, could have got revived. Thank you, Julius. Appreciate it, mate. All right, the Instagram one is working. Good stuff.
Protecting the objective.
We have lost objective Charlie.
The objective is taken unchecked.
Thanks, Julius.
Don't let them take the objective.
We have lost objective butter. We have lost objective Dove. We have taken objective Charlie.
Defend the objective.
Oh, god damn. Sorry, I keep doing that. Right, round nearly over. I'll do Duelist Challenge next. Duelist and McGee power on the stream so far today. And thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you're well. Thanks for hitting the like button if you're on YouTube. Helps with the algorithm. If we get any more challenges, we'll do them. We're aiming for a goal on the first day of the week today. We'll work out some form of reward if we do get it. I can't. Am I stuck? Oh, okay. Facebook is working too. It's working, is it? Is the chat working over there? I need to know if the chat is coming through my multi-chat software. But I'm glad the stream is functional. That's good. Thank you. Oh no, the timing of that. Oh, got away with it. No worries, you lurk away, Julius. Oh no, I'm gonna land on that. Oh, that's rough. I was busy reading my chat. My bad. Alright. We will do Duelist Challenge next. I don't really want to do it on either of these maps, but such is life. These are the maps we're given. Let me put my aircon on. Bear with. Right, we make our way to the opening 7% of the goal for the day. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys tuning in bright and early today. If anyone is writing anything on Facebook, I'm not seeing it, just so you're aware. I'm not ignoring you. I don't necessarily expect there to be anything because, like I say, I've never streamed on Facebook before, but I don't really know how any of it works. Don't know what the chat is like, if it's connected to my software, nothing. There were no comments there, not that I've seen, any pinned ones. Okay, I'm just waiting. All right, I'm just waiting to see if anyone can write anything in the chat over there, and then I'll know if it's working. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Welcome back, duelist. Right, let me have a quick drink. Okay, so you want to see the machine and pistola. Experimental. Can I play with my friend on this game? If you're on the same platform, you can play with your friend. Hi, David. Happy Monday, man. You got a good week ahead? I hope you have, man. Mirak, welcome to the stream. How are you? That's all right, Tom. No problem, mate. No worries, dude. Right, here we go then, everybody. We're going to go into this day with positivity. We're going to assume we're going to have a good day. We're going to assume we're going to hit a goal and get things running for the week. We're going to assume we're going to have fun, okay? We need a good week. And by we, I mean I. I need a friggin' good week. So we're going to kick it off strong today and have a smasher, right? Come on, let's get it. Here we go. Right, duelist challenge, everybody. I did not think I was stood right on that. Another Monday. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Am I playing on PlayStation? Me? No. Xbox. Uma, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? You having a good day? He went through the pillar, bro. I went to use the pillar as defense, and he went straight through it. Oh, Battlefield 1 doing Battlefield 1 things, everybody. This game is kind of confusing for a newcomer. I don't doubt that at all, mate. Welcome to the stream, dude. Yeah, I know it definitely can be overwhelming. Have you seen my beginner player guide, mate? And my aiming and recoil guide and stuff, pal? If not, they're there, mate. I've produced a best guns list, according to me, for this year for BF1. Bloody hell. I've done a 10 beginner tips video, and I've done an aiming and recoil guide video, if you fancy them. Are you trying a challenge? I'm doing a challenge now for duelists, yes. Oh, the friggin' I was too close to the tank, bro. I couldn't, it wouldn't let me aim when I wanted to. Yes, of course, Dave, thank you. Big love, David, please, everybody. Thank you for the third support of the day. Dave, duelist, and McGee with the supports, everybody. Come on, we're getting a goal today, everyone. We're starting the week off strong. Thank you, David. Really appreciate it, man. Very kind. Big love, Dave. Thanks, mate. I will do that next round, pal. Bruh, good start to a round, isn't it? Can you admire the beauty of the cathedral from afar, please? We'll see. Yeah, probably. Probably so. I've seen that, but still die 30 times a game. That's alright, mate. No worries. It takes some getting used to. I die a lot in this game at this point for a lot of other reasons as well, so don't be too hard on yourself. Thank you for the emojis for Dave's support. Have I ever been to Italy? No, mate, I haven't been to Italy, no. Algelanda, welcome to the stream. How are you, man? You having a good day? No, a teammate. I trust my teammate to cover the angle. Oh, I get so many bad starts to rounds these days, and I can't really work out why. I feel like almost every round I'm having to fight back from a bad start. I'm sure I'm just playing like I normally do, but it seems like almost every round is a horrible start now. Thank you for the revive, teammate. Horse. Oh, how am I getting hit? Where is he? Okay, excelente. Can I get the revive? Nope. There's a guy round, the two guys around the corner here on the radar. Three guys. Bro, oh, dude. What am I going to do here? 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 Excellent. See what I mean? See what I mean? Well, it doesn't help when it's a 3 objective map on Conquest and they get the opening one, to be fair, does it? Could be part of the problem, really. Oh dear. Right. How am I going to get over here? How was the weekend? Rough, David. I had to work every day last week because it's been really bad, and the weekend was excellent. The weekend was suboptimal as well, mate. So, kind of rough, my guy, unfortunately. How was your weekend? You having a good one? Or had a good one? I'm going to get a bit of luck in a minute. What the hell? Oh, not there, though. This might be a tough round, everyone. Just, you know, for a change. You're planning a trip to Italy this summer, you need some suggestions. Oh, okay. If anyone's been to Italy and has some destination suggestions, feel free to share them in the chat. That's cool. Hope you have an awesome time, dude. Oh, I'm just trying to get to these guys. Fuck's sake, dude. I think we're going to have a horrible round, man. I can't move out of the spawn area. Can I get this to revive again? I really want to do something with this challenge, but I don't think the map and the teams are going to allow me. Just for a change. You know, just for a damn change. That's awesome, David. I'm glad you had fun, man. That's great, mate. I'm pleased to hear it, pal. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, please. Oh, come on. No, please. Oh. Oh my god. Alright, try again. Jesus. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, David. I'm jealous, mate. I'm jealous, my guy. It sounds awesome, dude. I really, really want to show you guys that I can still play. Come on, that's so definitely ping as well. You wait, I'll tell you the ping, 147. Ah! I really want to show you guys that I can still play the game, but I promise you on a daily basis it feels like I'm not allowed to due to ping, due to map design, due to team balance. And it's genuinely starting to frustrate me to an extreme degree. And I'm trying so hard to turn up and be positive each day, but my frustration levels are like off the chart at this stage. I swear I can still play the game. I swear I can. It's just the situation simply does not allow it like 75% of the time. It boils my blood, man. Boils my blood. Come on, just let me play the game. Let me get some kills when I shoot people, etc. That'd be grand. Come on. Yes. There we go. Come on. You lurk away, David. No worries, man. Dude, tater tots as well? Friggin' hell. Sounds awesome, dude. Indeed. Hi, Rob. Yeah, kind of the same. Why is your ping so high? My ping's fine. It's their ping. It's their ping is the problem, my dude. My ping's fine. But the game does a really bad job of handling ping, unfortunately. Oh, God. Oh, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Okay, no worries, David. Catch you in about an hour, my dude. I'll hold your challenge till later then, mate. You have a good one, pal. Thank you for the support as well. Indeed, Giovanni, it is. And it's horrendous, mate. It's terrible. Nevertheless, the game doesn't change whether you're on PC or console. The game itself, no, but there's so many more people playing on PC that the issues with ping are nowhere near as bad as on like Xbox, for example. On Xbox, there's so few players that there's people playing from all over the place. You just look down the scoreboards and see how many people are on a 3-bar or worse. It's terrible, mate. It makes it really hard to play the game because you'll just get so many gunfights that just don't make sense. I'm playing on console, mate, but streaming through my PC. You could heal me, dude. You could heal me. Thank you. Oh, too many people. Too many people. Why don't you just play PC then? Because I'm a console player and I use a controller. And I've unlocked everything on console, and I don't want to suddenly now try and switch to PC, and I don't want to learn mouse and keyboard, and I don't want to buy the game again, etc. Wow. Okay. Good God, we're getting crushed. Indeed, Giovanni, that's correct, mate. Indeed, pal. How's the FPS on console? Does it affect too much when you get in a gunfight? The FPS is fine. It's like 60. It just stays around there. I don't have a challenge for after this round because we're holding David's till he gets back. So if we get one from anyone, I'll run it. But it's this duelist challenge. Unfortunately, we're on a team that's been held outside of basically the, well, basically in their spawn for the whole round because it's a horrendous conquest map. And I'm using this weapon, which is a tough combination. So we're not really shining very much, but we're giving it what we can. Noob, thank you, Amar. You sound like a very, very, very mature person. I hope your day gets better, dude. I'm going to assume you're lashing out because your life sucks. Doesn't get you anywhere, mate, I promise.
Halfway there, the enemy.
Try and be better. Tell you what, sometimes my life really sucks, Amar, but I don't go and lash out at people on the internet. You might want to think about it, pal. Hi, Paul Cube. How you doing, man? You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. In PC, it's overwhelming to see thousands of cheaters stacked in the whole lobby to kill each other. Are there lots of cheaters on PC still, or has the anti-cheat like done a good job with that? Surely someone can get a bullet on that, right? Yeah. It really is still a problem, is it? That's a shame. Fair enough. Can I get this to revive? Thank you. Any advice to the crossbow launcher trying to complete a challenge? Do you mean the crossbow grenade launcher on the support class? What's the challenge, mate? I can't remember. I don't really have, like, specific advice for it, mate, honestly. Just, like, think of it as just having 3 additional grenades that you can fire more directly. And then don't try and force the kills with it. Just use it specifically in situations that suit the weapon being used or the gadget being used. I think a lot of the time when people are trying to do challenges on Battlefield or a lot of games, the problem is that everyone's trying to force it. They're like, right, I must go and unlock this gun, so I have to do this thing now. And they just try and do that the whole time. Just use the stuff in the situations that are good for it. And that will make it easier to get it done. So if you're playing a map where there's lots of people stacked up in an area, the crossbow launcher, for example, can be great. So you can just keep firing it into the confined areas and pick up multi-kills. But if you're on a big open map, and you're trying to specifically get grenade launcher or crossbow grenade kills, you're going to really struggle. So I think that's the first thing that people get wrong. Any tip for not dying to snipers? No, you'll die to snipers. You'll die to long-range stuff in this game a lot because of the huge open map design, as you're seeing here with me using close-range weapon. But if you want to try and minimize it as much as possible, you can try and move cover to cover, be aware of where you are on the map, use smoke maybe, etc. Try and move around erratically, but other than that, no, mate. In Battlefield, with the way the maps are designed, you will die to long-range stuff a lot as you... Well, there you go, perfect timing. There's just not really much that I can do about that, and therefore you can't either. Hi, Tina, how you doing? And Walter, we having a good day, guys? Thanks for tuning in. You're welcome, Corbs, no problem. Is it worth to spend hours to earn a medal? By the way, is it worth to spend hours to earn a medal? I couldn't understand the function, though I played a lot. I'm not sure I understand the question, mate, honestly. But whenever I get questions like that, it basically boils down to if it's worth it if you want to do it. That's really it. If you want to do it, if you want the medal or the reward or whatever, sure. If not, no. I've never, ever, ever focused on the medals in this game. I just get them passively by playing. Look forward to this map being done. I'm going to go on record and saying I really don't like most of the DLC maps in this game. I think they're pretty poor. Thank you for the challenge, Julius. I'm sorry I've not been able to do anything with it, mate. It's a pretty terrible combo that we've seen a million times of bad map, bad team with a close quarters weapon. Leaves me a bit stuck. Sorry, man. Do you see the new Xbox has Steam with it? No, I don't know anything about this at all. New Xbox? What's that about? I don't know anything about this. Are they only cosmetic? Thought it might give some advance. I don't really know what you're referring to, mate, I'm afraid. Sorry, dude. We pretty much just await the end of the round here. Really thought he was going to die, bro. Felt like it did quite a lot of damage. What a round, huh? Hope GTA 4 remaster is true. A remaster for GTA 4? We've not even released GTA 6 yet. I'd be surprised. Good stuff. Glad you're having fun, Tina. Right, round thankfully nearly done. Like I say, if we get a challenge for the next round, I'll do it. Because the only one we've got at the minute after this is David's, and he's not here right now. Quattro, or Quattaro, sorry. Welcome to the stream. You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. Shout out Julius for this challenge. I'll update the percentage after the round. I think we're on about 12% of the goal. Aiming for a goal today. Trying to get the week off to a good start. A horse, of all things. Excellent. Very much noise, did it? You hate this map? Yeah, it sucks, man. It needs more objectives. I cannot understand having a 3 objective conquest round. As if it's not obvious that's going to be a spawn trap almost every single time. Crazy. Craziness.
Нужно захватить цель. Там пулеметчик. Врача, я ранен.
Do some heals.
Мне больно. Врача,
What will be the price GTA 6 hasn't Rockstar settled yet? I don't know, mate. I've no idea. Anyone know?
Вражеский разведчик. Он там. Мне тут патроны нужны. Закончились патроны. Гранату, сволочи.
I can't go anywhere.
Патроны все. Здесь штурмовик. Там их разведчик. Граната пошла. Там их разведчик.
Got him. Could do with some more ammo. Whoa, there's a horse next to me. What's up, Forbidden Winter? You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. What do you do when the whole team is asked at playing the objective? You lose. That's my existence most of the time, dude, because of the skill balancing system in the game. You lose, mate. That is it. There's not much you can do. Especially in this sort of circumstance, there's only 3 objectives. I guess so, Rick. I didn't think of it in the moment, mate. If I had one, yeah, I could have done.
We are losing objective apples.
Right, thank you, Julius, for the challenge. Like I say, if we see another challenge come through from anyone, we'll do it. They're all in the description. All goes towards the goal for the day to try and keep this sustainable. Thanks very much. Appreciate it, mate. I tried. God, that was tricky. Thank you for tuning in so far, guys. Hope you're having a good time. Appreciate you being here. We'll update the percentage for the day. I think we're up to about 12%. Cheers for your likes so far as well. Don't know if actually did I just say that? I might have done. Who knows? Who knows? Make sure you're staying hydrated, everybody. F1 is World War 1, right? Yeah, that's correct. How do you think an operation might work in Priesthood to Her map? I don't think it would. It's too small. It's too confined. It would just be like the ultimate meat grinder, just chaos, randomness. I really don't think it would work. Couple new subs. Let me add that on to the vertical stream. Bear with me. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate that. Welcome to the community. As we head towards 83,000 subscribers next on YouTube. Next mini milestone. We're not a million miles off the first hour of the day being done, so we'll see how we fare for the rest of the stream. You got flu, did you? That sucks, dude. I hope you feel better soon, man. Right, I can run whatever, because we don't have challenge until David's back, so I'm going to go to this. And here we go.
We have taken objective Charlie.
That'll do. Sorry, teammate. No, I looked and there wasn't. Oh, he came in the back door. I didn't hear him at all. Oh, he had Slink on. Fair enough. I get revived. He must have spawned in that back alleyway as soon as I ran past it, which is unfortunate. Welcome back, Duelist. Thanks for your challenge, dude. It was difficult on that map. I gave it everything though, pal. We're now on the lookout for our next challenge, see if we can... I'm really trying to smash towards a goal today. It's been very difficult period. I'm really trying to give it some today for a good day. Thank you for joining me and assisting in all of that today. I'm pretty much sacrificing every day at the moment for this, so we're going full steam ahead to try and keep this all on the straight and narrow. I hope you guys are enjoying what we're pumping out on a daily basis. Oh. Okay. I'd love to see that back. Did I just not notice him, or did he just appear? Love to see that back. Maybe I just didn't notice his head because he was behind the window frame thing. I just did not notice him at all. Dave is part of the last half an hour of the stream, everybody. Shout out Dave. Thanks, mate. How do you?
A sentry kit is available.
It didn't spot him the first time, dude. If I died, I would have been real mad. I looked directly at him. It didn't spot him. I want to go and make sure they don't get the sentry kit there. Oh, he's around the back. Teammate reactions, please, mate. Thank you. Good work. Not the right guy. Bye-bye. And away. Can I clear both buildings? Oh, I was weak and lost the fight, unfortunately. It's just me who can't spot the enemies in this game. It's hard to see enemies in Battlefield in general, but remember in this game you do have manual spotting. So you can hit the spot button to give people a red mark for a brief amount of time.
A flame trooper kit is available.
You best bet.
on location.
What's up, Mojo? You having a good day, pal? Thanks for tuning in, man. Where's that from?
Bin ihr auf einen MG gestoßen? Feindlicher Sturmsoldat, seid vorsichtig!
Oh, whoa. That'll be ping. You ready? Yep, ping. Can I get the revive? This medic's close to me.
We have taken objective Freddy.
Nope.
Ich bin verwundet, Sonny!
We're a little weak.
Meine Wunden müssen versorgt werden! Feindlicher Sanitäter gesichtet!
We are losing objective butter.
Das ist einer ihrer Speer!
Oh, where's it? I always forget to go and look to see if you can turn off the aim assist thingy on the vehicles, because it literally holds you off the enemy. Like, you can't aim at them. It's ridiculous. It isn't ping, it's that some of these guys can curve their bullets around corners. That's very high skill. Dude, that's a fair point.
Sanitäter, da!
That's alright, Julius, no worries, mate.
Aufpassen, feindlicher Speer gesichtet! Alle Ladung bereit.
We are losing objective apples.
Hi, Mr. JD, or JPD, sorry. If you've not seen them, this year, mate, so... no. I've released my current favourite guns for Battlefield 1 for this year. I've released my 10 beginner tips video, and I've released my aiming and recoil guide, mate. They'd be the best ports of call I can offer you rather than trying to explain it on stream. I hope that helps, man. I hope you're having a good day. Not sure about that. Is that going to be ping as well? Thank you for reviving me. I kind of want to know, though. I'm pretty sure... Oh, never mind. Oh, there's more guys here. We're just going to assume it was.
We have taken objective Charlie.
I pressed it. Oh, there we go. No worries, Mr. JPD. I hope to help, mate. Thanks for coming and saying hello, man.
We are losing objective charge.
Alright, well, we'll definitely look for a chance next round. If we get one from anyone, we'll do it. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. All in the description on YouTube or the challenge tile on Twitch. Thank you, David, for playing the last half an hour of the stream. We're up to 12% for the day. Hope you guys having fun. Thanks very much.
We have lost objective charge.
Sanitäter gesichtet.
Don't know here a big fan of Liverpool. Alright, well, there's a question for you from Uma.
MG, seid vorsichtig.
No way I lost that. That'll be ping. Have a look. Where's your name? 115 ping. See what I'm saying, everyone? Imagine how different my scores would be without these things happening every couple minutes. It's kind of crazy, dude. Kind of crazy.
We have lost objective apples.
That guy's got 116 ping. The double.
Seht ihr den? Sturmsoldat.
Another one. What's the most beginner-friendly class to start with? It depends how you play, mate. It really depends how you play. If you want to... I'm around the corner there, bro. If you want to run and gun, you know, and get up in people's faces, that guy had 136 ping, so there's another one. Then probably the assault class, mate, and the MP18 is really good for that. But if you want something that's versatile, you can contest at mid-range and stay out of the action a little bit, like the close quarter stuff, then medic. It purely depends how you play, pal. But what I would advise is don't do what a lot of people do and automatically just start the game and pick up a sniper rifle. So many people do that and they waste days and days of doing that without really getting any better at the game. It's a big error. You can, of course, use what you want to use, but I see so many people just start sniping straight away and then they're like going 2 and 4 each round and not really getting any better because they're not experiencing anything. But otherwise, mate, just use what you want and use what you connect with.
Feindliches MG da drüben.
Oh, wow. Okay. And welcome to the stream. Sorry, Uma, I just read the antibody thing. Thanks, bro.
Feindlicher Panzer. Da, feindlicher Wachposten.
Bye-bye, Century.
Our armored train has arrived.
Sturmsoldat in Sichtweite.
Thanks, Sol. Appreciate it, mate.
Ich hab hier einen Sanitäter.
Thanks, Corbs. Did I just completely imagine that happening there? That was weird.
Sturmsoldat ist.
Ah, that'll be the ping guy. Oh, wait, that guy killed me? He's not even close to the right angle to shoot me. Okay, this time I'm going to see what his ping is. Where are you? Let me see. 140 ping. There you go. It's just constant, man. It's constant, bro. It's so difficult to deal with. Crazy.
We have taken objective apples.
Werde feindlichen Sturmsoldaten. Ja, feindliche Sanitäter.
Which BF do you enjoy the most these days? None of them, mate. I don't like BF5. BF 2042 is terrible, and this game is riddled with ping problems for me on Xbox. I do this because I have to, because it's how I try to make my income. And I'm waiting for the next battlefield. But this is the worst part of my day right now, unfortunately, basically what you're watching here. Because I will probably do 3 hours of this, get nowhere near my goal, and experience a lot of, there you go, high ping deaths. It's the absolute truth. One of those streamers that just tells you the truth. But this will probably be very depressing for me, and I'm just trying to do my best with it for the millionth day. And try and get through it, mate. But hopefully the next battlefield is way better. And, you know, brings me a reprieve from distress and anxiety. You know, that's the idea. That's what the hard work is for at the moment. But this game was the one that I actually liked when it was out. When it was highly populated and all ran properly and everything. This was the game I enjoyed. BF5 I didn't, and BF 2042 I hated. So technically this one, mate. Thanks for your question. Where was... Is there a guy lying down that I was stuck on or something there? That I missed, or did he spawn in or something? That was weird. I guess this is the most populated, so you can at least maximize views. Not necessarily. BF... I don't know at the minute. BF5, though, is a lot more popular than this. For quite a long time, but I still streamed this because I just didn't enjoy BF5. Have you considered stream for more than 3 hours? Yes. Yes, I absolutely have considered stream for more than 3 hours. My decision to stream for 3 hours is based on work-life balance and the fact that I've come to learn it's not about the amount of time I stream for, it's about who shows up. Like, for example, today it's almost guaranteed to get nowhere near goal because I've died to an invisible person, cool, because the indicator's already there. So if I were to stream for 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, I might get a little bit more, or probably still be nowhere near the goal. And I've already worked all the way through today so far on stuff that is not the stream. So yes, of course I've considered stream for more than 3 hours, but at some point you have to draw some kind of line. Because what I used to do is I would just stream for as long as it took. But at least then I had a chance of getting to the goal regardless. But then sometimes it would see me streaming for 4, 5, 6 hours. And when I'm doing this almost every day along with all the other stuff, there comes a breaking point. Basically, there comes a mental breaking point. So at the moment, I do my 3. I hope it goes well. If it doesn't go well, I sit in the depression for an hour or 2 and then try and clear my mind and come and do it again the next day and just keep doing that. Try and get through to the next one where hopefully things will get better. That's genuinely the only option right now. So that's what I do. I do my best at it and try and keep people entertained along the way. That was close. Can't tell which way they're going to come from here. Oh, that way.
The enemy controls all
They have all the objectives. I've tried. I gave it my best. Alright, Duelist, no worries, man. No problem, dude. Catch you in a while, mate. Anyway, that's, we've done the first hour, everybody. Thanks for watching so far. Okay. That's not a bad round. If we get to challenge someone, we'll do it. No queue. Thank you to David. Thank you to the thanks to Dave, Duelist, and McGee for the support. Hi, the Midas. Yeah, I like the green reticule. Yeah, it helps. Yeah, I'm a fan of it. It stands out. Okay, yeah. If we get challenged, we'll run it. Oh dear. Okay. Let me turn the aircon off. You're a bit sick this morning. Oh, dude, I feel better soon, man. Are you gonna have a bit of a relaxed one? Rough round. Yeah, what can you do, right? We gave it our best. The enemy team were all over us again. At least we got some kills. Thanks, David, for powering the stream for the last 45 minutes. Appreciate you, man. Although I don't think he's back yet. Let me check if we got any fresh subs. Yeah, another subscriber on YouTube. Let me throw that onto the counter. Thank you very much. Welcome to the community, whoever you were. Saved. Appreciate it. There we go. Thanks for watching so far, guys. I appreciate your likes on the YouTube stream as well. Very kind of you. Bear with me a second here. Get everything back where I need it. Okay, then, mate. I hope it goes well for you, man. Welcome to the stream today, mate. I appreciate you tuning in. Okay, right. I'll pick my own gun. Here we go. I'll switch to Pursuit Challenge or anything come through. Here we go.
We have taken objective Duff.
J'ai repéré un médecin.
A flame trooper kit is available near your location.
Ah, go behind me. No slink on the guy. Just didn't hear him though. Maybe because I was firing my gun. Possibly.
We are losing objective Edward.
What? I thought he was behind the... Maybe he moved? Maybe he moved. Oh, well, Petit Corporal, I hope you have a good sleep when you drop off, mate. Wow, is my team about to be spawn trapped again? Damn. Alright. Well, I mean, just another obstacle for me to try and overcome, right? That's how I try and view it. Can I get this revive? I can get the revive. I'm getting hit by stuff. Oh my god, there's just bullets from everywhere, mate. And they have all the flags.
The enemy controls all objectives.
Okay. Okay. When in doubt, you got to keep the faith, right? Come on. Keep it going, put the work in.
Near your location.
Here we go. What can I grab here? Go. Try this out.
J'ai un soldat d'assaut en vue.
Human eye can see the most contrast in the color green. That's why MVGs are green. There we go. Thank you, Kelly, and welcome to the stream. You having a good day?
Des munitions? Attention, mitrailleuse! C'est un médecin ennemi!
This is the high ping player. One of them.
We have taken objective Charlie.
That's rough hunted, mate. Welcome to the stream, dude. Sorry you're not feeling very rested, my friend. I see. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to clear my eye. Oh, there's something in it. Dude, I really need to clear my eye. What is going on?
Là! Mitrailleuse ennemie!
Kit is available near your location.
Faut que quelqu'un me soigne! Soldat d'assaut ennemi! Restez en alerte!
Stop running away! God's sake. Alright, well, we'll just try and get this capped up.
We are losing objective Duff.
Alright. Cardio field, yep, that's one way of putting it.
We have taken objective Edward.
That's a struggle, Robert, but I hope you're having fun, dude. Welcome to the stream today. Hey Ben, have you ever wondered if you've reached the uncle? The uncle? Oh, Unc status, do you mean? I don't know. To be completely honest with you, I don't feel like that term really holds much weight over here. It's not really utilized. I really don't know. It probably depends from person to person and situation to situation and stuff. I don't know if it's just age-based or what. Who knows, man? Who knows?
Soldat d'assaut!
Finally found someone to shoot, mate.
Quels sont les ordres, sergent?
Oh, everybody, right, we're not far off halfway through the stream for a Monday, everyone. Do I have any teammate support here? Doesn't look like it. I think we're gonna die. There we are. Unfortunate.
Halfway there, the enemy is the
Hi Tommy, you having a good day, mate?
We have taken
Thanks for tuning in, man.
We have taken objective Duff.
Thank you, Steve, mate. I play on console, mate. Welcome to the stream, Witcher. Good stuff, Tommy. Glad you're well, man. Thanks for tuning back in, mate. Appreciate it, dude.
We are losing objective butter. We have lost objective apples.
Les charges sont prêtes.
Oh, it's not landed quite where I hoped it would. Is there any way to get better at this game without having to just grind out the game and dying a bunch? No, not really, mate. No, I mean, same with any game, really. Like, playing it will help you to get better at it. I don't know how that's a death. Playing it will help you get better at it. But, like, try and use, you know, relevant guides and videos and stuff to improve, I guess. But there's not like a, you know, there's no sort of magic solution as such. Oh, that guy's got 3-bar connection. That makes sense. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in.
We are losing objective Duff. We have lost objective Charlie.
Yes, the art design still stands up, Witcher, doesn't it? Thankfully. Or art direction, rather. Oh, that's a rough few lives, isn't it? Hey Darren, how are you, man? You having a good day?
We are losing
Thank you for
objective
tuning in. How's things, mate? Appreciate you being here. I mean, that is pretty insane 4 or 5 lives in a row there. Jesus.
We are losing objective Edward.
Trying to push through this Monday? Ah, mate. You and me both, man. I hope you managed to, mate.
Sentry kit is
Thanks for tuning in, pal.
available at your location.
Ah, David, you're back. Right, I'll do your Hell Regal, Dave, after this. Welcome back, mate. Do you think BF6 will look very good or like 2042 like? I think it will look better than 2042.
Plus de munitions. Je suis à court de munitions.
David's still the guy pounding the stream, by the way. Thank you, Dave. Welcome back, mate. Appreciate it, man. Hey, Nightwatch. Welcome to the stream. You having a good day, pal? Thanks for tuning in.
Quelqu'un a des munitions?
We have lost objective butter.
Monday, let's do.
We have taken objective Duff. We have lost objective Charlie.
This is the MP18 optical Nightwatch.
Je suis presque à sec. Une de leurs mitrailleuses. J'aperçois un médecin aussi. Quels sont nos ordres, sergent?
No, MP18 don't do that. Don't know what to tell you, man. No idea, mate. Welcome to the stream. My dono not go through? Oh, dude. I didn't. There were no emojis. Guys, spam emojis when there's a dono. Jesus, thank you, David. Yeah, dude, it did go through. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, mate. I'm trying to mentally cling on at the moment to the attitude to just keep going. Surely this is temporary, etc. But it's doing a real number on me.
We have lost objective
Real number on me. Means a lot to me, man. Thank you, David. I'll update the percentage after the round. Wow. Oh, that's the high ping guy. I appreciate it, dude. Very kind of you. Can we get David to love in the chat, please? Thank you, mate. I'll update the percentage after the round. We'll see where we're up to now. That's great, mate. Thank you so much. No, I got it. If ever you do it, and you get a receipt for it, and I don't receive it, you should be able to charge it back. But I'm pretty sure anytime anyone's ever supported and a receipt came through, I've ended up getting it, whether it be Streamlabs or otherwise. So generally, if you get a receipt through, you don't have to worry about it. The one thing we've had happen before is when... It's happened a few times. It definitely happened to Midas one time where the support will come through and then PayPal will be really slow and it won't show up for like 30 minutes and then it will pop up into my account. So I think generally, if you can see a receipt, you're fine, mate. Thank you so much, man. I honestly appreciate it more than you can imagine. Thank you. You can't compete with these high ping people. I know, I've been telling people. I remember when people doubted me, man, a long time ago. When I used to talk about the ping in the game, meaning the gunfights didn't make sense. People thought I was just being salty. And now, as time have gone by, people have started to come around to me being right about it. The desync is huge. You really are doomed to lose fights sometimes based on ping. It's crazy. Yeah, thank you, the Midas. It does, indeed, it does. Thank you, David. He said, Monday, let's go. Yeah, something like that, man. Excuse me, please. Something like that. Thanks, mate. Ah, dude.
We are losing objective A.
Oh, man. Thank you. It feels good. It feels good and it feels bad at the same time. It's one of those periods. I'm so pleased to get the support. I wish I could shake your hand or something for it, mate, or just so you could see how much I actually appreciate it. I really, really do. Hey, if you enjoyed the round, like and subscribe. We had a good one despite our team sucking. Let's go. I truly, it's one of those times I want to clarify again. I wish more than anyone that it wasn't like this. I wish more than anyone I wasn't relying on the stream for all of the income. No one wants it to be different than this, or no one wants it to be different to this more than me, I promise. I know some people probably feel put out, that it's like there's an expectation from the community to keep this afloat. I 100% don't want it to be this way. If it was a case of all my income was coming from other stuff and the stream was just done to grow and it wasn't monetarily beneficial, or not very, but all of my income was coming from somewhere else, I'd be completely fine with that. Honest to God, if I was getting my income to hit my levels from somewhere else and I was just streaming to hang out with you guys and spread the influence and grow things a bit and whatever, fucking fine with me, mate. 100%, all good. I wish it wasn't like this, I really do. I hope no one feels overly put out. That there's that sort of, not expectation because I don't expect it, but that implication there. I really don't want it to be like this. It grinds me down each day. And as I've said so many times in the past, but I know not everyone is always here to hear it, I want the next one to change this. I want multiple revenue streams. I want things to be better. I want the stream to be fun. I want to not be stressed. I want you guys to just have fun with what we produce. I guarantee you I want it more than anyone. So thank you for the support, David. I agree. I appreciate you guys dealing with the ups and downs of this as much as I'm trying to handle the ups and downs of this. And you guys are welcome here any day, whether it's a good day or bad day, etc. You're all of value. You know, it's great to have you all watching, and people that go in the extra mile with the support. Amazing. Thank you so much. I hope you guys understand that. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. I don't know what the percentage is at because I didn't calculate it because I was saying that. So I'm just going to put a number there. I'm just going to put 30% there. It is almost certainly higher than that, but I'm going to put 30% there and we will calculate it after the round. I just want it to show as being a bit higher because on the odd occasion when one or two people come through, sometimes they throw together everything to get it to gold, and I don't want people to put through more than they would do thinking it's, you know, a lower amount than it actually is displayed. So thank you. Let me have a quick drink. And I appreciate your kind words. I do see them. Thank you very much. Okay, Hell Wriggle for David. I'll use this one, mate, unless you want the other one. And I will do a proper calculation after the round. Damn it. I appreciate it, Dave. Thank you, man. It's true though. It is true. I do sometimes feel the burden of that I don't want to impose on people. It is ridiculous that I have to rely on the stream to keep this all afloat because there's just no other avenues at the minute where Battlefield content is concerned for me. It is. I know it's ridiculous. I have experienced the ridiculous nature of it for 2 or 3 years now. I promise you, I know it is. I know it's an insane way to try and keep this afloat, but it is the only way at the moment. But I really do know that. Everybody just died in front of me. Thank you, Hell Regal. I'm fully aware. I really am. I honestly want people to know because I think about this stuff all the time. I am fully aware how ridiculous it is, and I'm fully aware that it's obviously going to be very difficult to keep this afloat, streaming BF1 for, you know, 30 to 60 concurrent people each day, and that's basically it, apart from a few videos. I really do know it. I just promise you that this is the option at the minute, and I'm just trying to get through to the next one and doing everything I can think of to try to change this circumstance. So I do appreciate your patience in the meantime. And no, BF1 does not always make it easy with the team balancing and the ping and stuff, but such is life. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, man. All I can tell you is that the work is being done in the background, as I've been saying for a long time. Like, I'm making thumbnails, I'm planning videos, I'm getting stock music and footage together, and I'm planning concepts and all that stuff. It's all being done to try and really hit the next one as hard as possible, as quickly as possible. It's just at the minute it means it's a lot of work without any benefit in the short term, without you guys seeing any of it. Well, I think sometimes people, again, it doesn't give people the right to be insulting, obviously, but sometimes I do understand that sometimes, I've said sometimes a lot there, sometimes people think all I do is show up for 3 hours and then disappear, and that's my work day. It's really not. It's really not. There's a good chance I do more work than anyone present and anyone that you know at the moment. Like, I genuinely mean that. There's a solid chance. You just only see the 3 hours of streaming, which leads people to believe I'm just showing up for 3 hours being like, boo, I didn't get my money, and then going and chilling out. When it's not that at all, I promise. If you struggle so much to get a goal, why not do it fun and get a 9 to 5? If I got a 9 to 5, you wouldn't get this, mate. This wouldn't be happening. I heavily considered doing that at the end of last year and was starting to put my resume out and stuff. I heavily considered doing it. But if I were to do a 9 to 5 and do this for fun, this wouldn't be happening. This is an all or nothing scenario at this point after 9 years and after everything I've put into it. And with the stage that I am at with it. And there's no way, and I couldn't get the content out to the degree that I do, or even close. So at the minute, for anyone that doesn't know, the way this pans out each day, week, and month is, I've got 2 YouTube channels, right? The main one and the second one, okay? Across these channels, I have a short out every day on this channel and another short out every day on the second channel. If we say there's 28 days in a month, there's more on average, but if we say there's 28 in a month, that's 56 shorts a month, right? There's then a video every week on the second channel, a full gameplay video. That's 4 videos. So that's 56 shorts and 4 videos. There's usually also at least one full-length video that takes days to make on the main channel. That's a full-length video, 4 gameplay videos, 56 shorts. There's then also a thumbnail every day for the main stream and a thumbnail every day for the vertical stream. Sometimes they only take me 10 minutes to make because it's old assets. Sometimes it takes me half an hour, but there's that. So that's 56 thumbnails as well. There's then also scheduling all of those shorts, not just on the 2 YouTube channels, but across TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So that's 3 other platforms getting 56 shorts a month. That's let's say 160 something shorts to schedule across those as well. And so on and so forth. You know, there's writing the scripts, there's making thumbnails for videos, there's replying to comments, there's working on potential sponsorship stuff down the line, there's working on potential business stuff down the line. There's so much. It is genuinely a full-on job every day, but all you guys see is the 3 hours of streaming. Which is why sometimes people get a very incorrect impression of what I'm doing. But it's overwhelming to a huge degree. It's insane. It's the hardest I've worked in my life by about 10-fold. It's exhausting. And I hope when I lay it out to you that way, you can understand just how much work it is. And it's why I sometimes seem so tired on stream and why it's such a grind and why it's so difficult to accept sometimes when the goals are nowhere near and stuff. As I've said before, it's not your guys' fault in any way, shape or form. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your support. There's no blame on you ever. It's just that the reality is that at the moment. And I'm just doing my best to curtail sort of letting it bleed through into the streams too much at this point. It might not seem like I do a good job at that, but I promise you I do a better job than I have done previously, and I do put a lot of effort into it. But when people talk to me about it, I talk about it openly, which is when we sort of get the answer you're getting right now. You know, if someone asks me the question, I try and give the full answer so you can understand. And I hope that I hope that's appreciated. I hope that comes across properly and helps to keep you guys informed and gives you sort of a peek behind the curtain. And gives you a bit of an idea of why I've got that sort of... it can come across as a bit of arrogance or self-entitlement, let's say. But it's really not that at all. It's just when I say that I feel like it's my time and I deserve to hit the next stage now and make my money and have things be secure, I genuinely do feel that way. Because I've done this for a very long time to what people tell me is a high level of ability. And, you know, yeah, man, I feel like if that's true... then it's about time I got my reward for it, you know? It's about time I started making the sort of income that we see other people make and getting the growth we see other people get. And I just sort of need the next product to provide that opportunity, and then hopefully I can capitalize. The fear is that the next one doesn't provide that, or that I'm wrong and I'm not as good at it as I thought I was. And then if either of those two things end up being the case, or both, then... you know, it'll be a pretty stunning awakening to that on the next one, and then I'll have to make, you know, considerations as to what to do moving forwards. But I want to believe it's not going to be that way. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate it. Obviously, I don't say it for sympathy or for plaudits or anything like that. I just try and make people aware when, like, sometimes we get comments about like. This is Matt, if you're still here, this is not me shaming you or throwing shade at you or anything, but comments like, have you thought about doing more than the 3 hours? Because again, it's all that some people see me doing. It's like, yeah, of course. But now you've got an idea of why it is that way. If sustainability wise, it would hugely help if I started doing 4, 5 or 6 hours a day. I would prioritize that obviously and drop some of the other stuff and bring it down. But I know from experience and from analytics and everything that it wouldn't make a large difference. So I may as well use the hours doing something else and then hope beyond hope that the 3 hours do something at peak time for my audience. To try and make it a worthwhile day from like a financial standpoint, I guess. It's also worth saying it's not always been this way. Obviously, if it had been this way for the whole time being a content creator, it would be ridiculous to still be doing it, of course. So it's not always been this way, and there have been periods where it's been a whole lot better, which was amazing. But that's the ebb and flow of content creation on a AAA game that has not performed very well for quite a long time. Hi, Jack. And ZZ, how we doing, guys? And Willinator, we having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, that's so yeah, that's the lay of the land. If you've never heard me talk about it before, thank you for your question. That's where we're at. I hope you got a good understanding now. Get him to 70% that way does a 24-hour stream who has big money to donate. Thankfully, I kind of mean this. Thankfully, we've never had the 700% goal. Because I reckon I would struggle with 24 hours. I've done 12 hours quite a few times. Well, I don't know how many times before. 5 to 10 times before, maybe. Maybe about 5 times before. I can do those. They feel long, but I can do them. I think 12 hours would be alright on other games. But on Battlefield, 12 hours is quite tiring. It's a pretty intense experience for that amount of time. Hell yeah, Jack. Glad you're having fun, man.
We are losing objective Duff.
Pretty sure that was a weird ping moment. They appeared behind... Yeah, they did. 159 ping. Alright. Well, we had a long streak there, I think. Did we? Maybe? Not sure. Maybe.
We have lost objective Duff.
Wir müssen das Ziel jeden Preis halten.
Again, to tack on top of that as well, it's also worth mentioning, of course, that it's a mixture of factors like I've just mentioned. It's also sort of large supporter pattern behavior. We're obviously going through a period of time where there's been a significant shift. And that's perfectly okay, of course, because I'm lucky to get anything and no one's required to do anything. But with Ariosto not being around anywhere near as much, and he was by far the largest supporter, sometimes providing a half to 2/3 of the support for a month alone, that's obviously a huge hit. But the man's not required to be here all the time, and he's got a very important job and he's very busy at the moment. And I can't stress to you enough how much I am completely fine and understanding of that. I'm fortunate to have him around ever, and for him to support to the degree that he does, and also just a wonderful person. And the Midas, don't know if the Midas here is the minute. The Midas is in a different situation at the minute to his norm due to his own things going on. None of it his fault. And that's completely understood. And accepted. And allowed. Like, you might think this is all very obvious, but I feel like it needs saying, because I do think sometimes streamers get a really bad reputation and everyone's tarred with the same brush, and I don't want people to think that I am expectant of anything and think that I, you know, I should just get that from people all the time or whatever. All of you guys are just like me, you know? You're all just your own people. I just happen to be on this side of the screen, you're on that side of the screen. But you all hold equally as much value as I do. No one's expected to do anything. I appreciate you coming through, and I appreciate people listening to me when I'm having a rough day, and just understanding that, you know, my reality is I do have to keep this sustainable, and so sometimes that's going to be difficult to handle. But it's on me to do it.
We have taken objective.
So whenever I'm venting to you, not about you. I really, really hope that that rings true and is understood by you guys. Okay, I was going to die there anyway, but wow, did the bullets go straight through that guy. And he doesn't even have bad ping. Another lawyer meeting today, just an update, 5k out the door. Okay, there you go, exactly. I didn't want to blast exactly what it's all about. Obviously, it's not my business, it's yours. But there you go, exactly. So how could someone like the Midas be expected to support in the way that he normally does when he's got that stuff going on? He can't. It'd be ridiculous. He shouldn't be. He should be fiscally responsible. Just like you all should be fiscally responsible. And with that in mind, when you're listening to me talk about this stuff, don't ever provide funds to a streamer or a content creator or whatever if it puts you in a rough spot, whether it be me or anyone else. I know that different people handle their content in very different ways and set different expectations, and some people are just shitty people, but don't ever feel like you are required to provide something for consuming the content, consuming the entertainment, because you're not. The way I view it is, if people are going to support streamers, for example, say if your main pastime is watching streamers, if you were going to support every single streamer that you watch, you'd have no damn money. So don't ever feel under pressure to do anything.
A tank hunter kit is available near your location.
And as an extrapolation from this point, if ever a content creator treats you poorly, and it's not just a one-off moment or, you know, or a lapse or whatever, if they're just consistently bad people, you don't have to put the time into them. I see some people going hanging out with horrendous streamers, horrendous people, whether it be streamers or YouTubers, and being treated poorly, and they just accept it as it's just part of their personality. Treat a streamer like you would someone else in your life, a friend or whatever. If they treat you poorly, bail on that experience. There's so many things you can do with your life. You don't have to sit and watch someone be toxic and immature for multiple times a week. You hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. Later on down the line, it'll be interesting to do a video saying what happened from BF5, then BF2042, the struggle you faced and how you got through it. Might be therapeutic too. I have something already half written. It's a concept. I don't want to spoil it, but the concept, I have a concept at the minute that I'm working on, and I will record it, and I won't release it until the next Battlefield is out. So you get to hear my perspective during this period, and then the viewers can give me their feedback in the comments of what they think of it and what the reality is at the point of me posting it, which I think is a really interesting concept. So without spoiling exactly what it's going to be like, I am working on that at the minute. It could be interesting. I've not really seen something like that before, or not within the Battlefield space at least. This is Dave's round, by the way. Thank you, Dave. Sorry, I am seeing the things you guys are saying. I do appreciate it. I'm not responding to all individually because I'm not very good at taking compliments, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll be reimbursed when the estate sale goes through, but I need to have the money available up front to pay the lawyer to get the work done in court. Yeah, that's generally how it goes, right? The little man in the situation, you're the little man. The little man has to deal with the difficulties of the situation, and the big men or the big agencies or the big conglomerates or businesses or whatever, they have it pretty easy. It sucks, man. It sucks, my dude. I think it's probably sometimes very easy for other people to be like, yeah, we get the money down the line, but it's like, yeah, that doesn't mean that they have the money to, you know, to hand in the meantime to actually go through the process, or it doesn't mean it's easy to get hold of at least. It's difficult, dude. You've been dealing with this for ages now, Mitis, as well. Talking about my stress and stuff, I imagine that's been quite the stress to deal with. It's been, I don't know, man. October or something? I remember you talking about it way back, like over 6 months ago anyway. The beginnings of you talking about it on stream. I think so. Also, it gives an insight on what it takes to YouTube and the risks you face. Yeah, dude. Yes, I'll try and touch on that a little bit. Or, well, not necessarily touch on it, but I'll hopefully give that impression as well. Whenever people talk to me about doing content creation, I try and cover that a little bit and set expectations. The truth of the matter is, the percentage chance... Let's say we're talking to a called Bob, right? We're talking to Bob. The percentage chance of a person, so not Bob, but a person succeeding and doing this full time is minuscule, right? Point whatever percent. That's something that anyone should know when they're walking into this. That's the stark reality. However, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the percentage chance of that individual. That individual might be unbelievably talented, or might get a huge amount of luck, or whatever it might be. So it's trying to balance that perspective, I guess, or those perspectives when someone talks to me about it, of like, hey, I'm all for people going for their dream, going for what they want, trusting in the process, etc. And they might be brilliant at it. As long as they understand that the percentage chance for any individual of success is very, very low, without knowing anything about that individual.
We have taken objective Duff.
I think too many people think it's easy or glamorous, but that's not always the case. No, not at all. Not at all. If you can get to a certain point and sustain it for a long time, then obviously it can be brilliant. For me, at certain points, it's been great. It's never been brilliant, but it's been great. You know, it's been enough. And this is a bit of an outlier situation, obviously, because normally someone in my position wouldn't be going through this on a AAA franchise, of course. Battlefield's had a pretty historically terrible 5 years. But still, it does show what can happen. It does show what's required.
We are losing objective
And I think where streaming is concerned, not just YouTube, or not YouTube, because YouTube can be really good when you're doing all of it together, but it's people that just straight up just want to stream. Dude, most streamers do not do particularly well, like, percentage-wise, when it comes to the income. Unless they can find other means as well, which is what I've been talking about, trying to get back to doing, because I used to have that, and then Battlefield fell off a cliff. But if you're relying purely on streaming, you have to get massive. You have to get absolutely huge. The key is actually just to find multiple revenue streams and leverage them when you can, like I used to be able to.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Erobert das Ziel!
I think it's quite easy to talk about when you're speaking to like adults or young adults or adolescents or whatever, but when you get kids in the stream and they want to talk about how to become a content creator and what to do and what they should get and stuff, that can be quite difficult. I knew that was hyping. That can be quite difficult to work out how to communicate it to them, because I don't want to crush crush a kid's dream. But I don't want to give them massive false hope, and then 2 months down the line, they're upset because they've got some stuff from the mum or the dad or whatever, or for a birthday or something, and they're trying out streaming and they're getting absolutely nowhere, and they feel misled by what they've read online and what this content creator said, and that's an especially difficult one to handle, I find.
Wir verteidigen das Ziel bis zum letzten Mann. Seht ihr das?
Also, you've got to consider that most kids, I would say 99.99999%, are not cut out for doing YouTube and being successful on their own, because, like, I mean, what kid do you know in your life, let's say, you know, 10 years or younger, that has the skill set required to be successful on their own as a content creator? I don't know any. And not clip you a single bullet, mate. And I think in previous years or previous eras of online content creation, it wasn't so bad because the numbers were lower, the expectations were lower. No, when everything was smaller, if a kid was picking up a handful of views on a YouTube video, or, you know, a couple of people coming to watch the stream now and again or something, that was great. You know, they were super mega satisfied. But now it's normalized that YouTube videos on, you know, established channels will get anywhere between 10,000 views and, you know, a couple million or something. Or a stream will pull in anywhere from 30 concurrent to, you know, 20,000 concurrent or something. The expectations are very different now, and kids are very impressionable. So I would wager it's probably a lot harder for kids to feel satisfied at this point by early content creation stuff when they just need to learn, really, and not have any real expectations. But I don't know how you avoid those expectations now when you're surrounded by it all day, every day. David, thanks for the challenge, man. I appreciate it, dude. We got a handful of kills. It was a bit of a weird one, that one. Oh, dude, I don't want to play either. Do whatever. Think you enjoy alone time like me? That's nice and cryptic. Let me update the percentage for the day. Thank you again, David. Thank you, man. Bear with me, everybody, as I get this together. What is your real name? Where is you from? My name is Ben. I'm from England. Thanks for being here. Uh, 43% of goal, I believe. That's nice progress. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. As ever, as we go through this very lean period, mini goal for the day is half. Overall goal is obviously goal. 7% away from mini goal for the day. Appreciate that. I hope you guys are having fun. Again, if you've got any more questions about, you know, what we do or whatever, feel free to let me know. We'll chat it out. I'm going to put the aircon on because it's a bit warm. Bear with me a second. Right, I think I'm out of challenges, so I'm going to go back to going down my list here, prepping for this video. What's your national insurance number? Yeah, thanks, man.
We have taken objective.
My son wants to be a content creator on YouTube for years, but he's since started to realise how flooded the content creator scene is. A lot of that realisation comes from some of the streamers he watches. They're very honest about the realistics of making it big streaming. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Цель нужно защитить.
And I'm good. I'm glad he's had that realization. Not because I want people to be put off doing something they're passionate about, but because it's important to have a solid knowledge base to begin with of what to expect. The percentage, if you take random individuals, the percentage chance of any one of those being successful as a content creator is absolutely minuscule. And that's okay. Like, that's why it's a thing. Because not everyone can do it, and not everyone will be successful. So, as I said, it's about having that understanding of very, very, very few people, a very small percentage of people manage to do it and do it as a full-time living. But maybe you're one of the people that will. And if it turns out it's just not for you, then, you know, not for you, and you tried it. That was weird. Like OnlyFans. I don't really know. I actually don't know the, like, breakdown of OnlyFans as to, like, what the average income is. I think I've seen headlines before that the average income is like, pretty poor. But again, that's very understandable. Anything, any kind of like online content or whatever. The top 1% or less are taking the bulk of everything, right? When it comes to people just putting stuff out on the internet. Probably way less than top 1%. And then you have to understand how that top 1% or less than 1% is broken down. Kind of like with the Battlefield scene, we talked about this the other day, to look at it from a Battlefield perspective. Jack Frags takes up his own large percentile, right? Then you've got, let's say, Westy, etc., people around that sort of size, taking a big chunk after that. Then you get to like me, and I don't want to put names on anyone, but you get me and people within that sort of band. And then after that, you get people knocking around, you know, 20, 50k subs or so or whatever. Then below that, you've got the small guys trying to grow, sweeping up a lot of what's left. And then after that, you've got whatever tiny amount is there for people that just speculatively want to start and try and grab some attention. And so that's quite a daunting thing to deal with if you're just starting out. It was a lot more difficult for me to start than 10 years before that. And it's a lot more difficult for people to start now than when I started, because things get ever more saturated and the channels that are already ingrained get more and more ingrained and get larger and take up more of the share and get better at what they do and so on and so forth. Good to listen to your voice from India, and the only British guy I like is you. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad you can understand me easily. That's awesome. Adam, welcome to the Twitch stream, dude. You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. That was a little strange, unless I was missing to begin with, which I don't know, maybe was. Not to bother anyone, if any of the Twitch mods are around, we've got our spam bot going on. Why don't you try the BF games, keep things fresh? We can do this as a question and answer thing if you like. What would you suggest? Which Battlefield would you suggest that I go and play? You like the MP28? It's not in this game. Give me the MP18? Oh, yeah. Bloody hell. I experienced... This is deja vu for the start of the stream, by the way. We're on a bad team on this bad map. Just getting crushed in the open. I do like MP18, yes. I think it's very good. Very, very good. I think YouTube started with BF3, so a lot of growth through 4 onwards. Yes. People that started out in BF3 or 4 with content and got to grow through that and through to BF1, which was a huge explosion, got a huge leap. A huge, huge leap. And obviously, people like myself had no way of knowing this was going to happen. But me setting my foundation in... I've talked about this before. Me setting my foundation in BF1, and then supposedly having BF5 as like a jumping off point, and then BF 2042 for my like explosion, obviously didn't really work out. Because BF5 did poorly, and BF 2042 did abysmally. So yeah, people that started out on BF3 or 4... and got to go through BF3, BF4 or Hardline, or certainly BF1, got a huge leg up. And that's just how it goes, you know? You have to utilize the luck that you get as best as you can manage. BF4. I don't play BF4 because I play on console, and on console BF4, 1, the player base is really quite small. 2, you can't turn off motion blur or change the FOV, so it gives me motion sickness. And 3, I have no nostalgia for BF4 because I wasn't involved in Battlefield during BF4, so it's not something that I'm connected with. I don't have anything unlocked, etc. Well, thanks, Rob. I mean, I don't want to cast any aspersions. You know, I'm not going to towards any other creators or whatever. What I can tell you is that from my personal perspective, I'll always give you my honest opinion regardless of circumstance and affiliation. I appreciate it.
Я ранен. Помогите мне. Помогите, меня ранили. Вижу пулемет.
How do I get into service on maps that are needed for the Peacekeeper? Because I only see servers that 3 of the same maps. So, if you want to specifically find certain maps, you need to use the server browser and then select the maps that you want. So when they're available, go into those maps specifically. If you're already using the server browser and you don't see those maps available, then it's because there's not enough people playing, so those maps aren't always populated. But I think all of the Peacekeeper ones can be done in an empty server. So use the server browser, select Conquest, and then select the map that you want to play, and then go to Open Slots and select All. So it's an unpopulated lobby, and then you just go in there on your own and do the Easter egg. Thank you, Synigma. I appreciate it. I will try my best. What's your favorite map? Mine is Fort Devote. Hi, Afflax. I like maps with lanes, angles, cover, and variation in how you can traverse the map. So I like things like Argonne and Amiens, because it gives players more opportunity to move around, be creative, and not just have to deal with the random chaos. I don't like big open map design, because I think it creates, again, a lack of player agency for the result of everything they're experiencing. Oh, I missed him. And I don't like poorly designed maps that cause spawn traps like this one. There should never ever be a conquest map with 3 objectives. Hello Buckingham, welcome to the stream. You having a good day, mate? Thank you for tuning in. Seems like I'm always late. What's streaming schedule? Hi, Issei. Generally, it's not 100%, but generally I start at 3 p.m. UK time. So whatever time that is for wherever you are in the world. 3 p.m. UK time is when I normally start. Sometimes it differs. Welcome back, David. Welcome back, my friend. David, you've helped to boost me to 40-odd%, mate. I really appreciate it, man. I am dead off my respawn. How can I play solo deathmatch? 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 Do you mean how do you play team deathmatch, or how do you get into team deathmatch with no one in there? Either way, use the server browser, mate. Use server browser. I will sub if you use the MP18. Declined. Sub if you're having a good time. If you're not having a good time to sub without me using a specific gun, then that's all good, mate. No worries. But I do challenges from the description, try and keep this sustainable, my friend. But I hope you are having a good time. I appreciate you being here. It's 7 p.m. here. Cool, man. Enjoy your evening. Ah, hello, Elder. Dude, I'm glad you're still doing well, mate. That's awesome. Lovely to see you, man. It's been a while. I'm glad to get an update, mate. That's fantastic, pal. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Big love, Elder, everybody. Hell yeah, man. That sounds awesome. That's great, dude. What was the standout thing at the cookout that you enjoyed? Just put that filter and there is nothing. I'm trying to work out what you mean. So go to the server browser, select Conquest as an available mode, open up all the regions if you haven't done that, and then go to slots and put in all. So you want all the slots open. And then that should show you the empty servers that you can just join. You subscribed anyway. There we go, see? Welcome to the community, man. Appreciate it, dude. I hope you'll enjoy your stay with us, mate. Thank you for helping us get towards 83k. Hey, thank you for the gifted membership on McGee. Thanks, McGee. Can we get McGee some love in the chat? Congratulations to OBREZ. Thank you very much. That's awesome. I appreciate it, McGee. Very, very kind. McGee is now the latest person powering the stream. This is absolute deja vu for the start of the stream, everybody, pretty much. Playing on this map, stuck in the spawn area on a team getting crushed. It is one of the least fun experiences in Battlefield, and it is a pure map design and team balancing problem. I have a question. Do students in UK have to work and they leave their parents' home early to make money? It differs. It differs, mate. So, if you want to go to university in the UK and you're a UK resident, you can get a student loan. But what you get in terms of loan and in terms of additional grants depends on the income of your family. Depends on the income of your family, rather. And then do students work? Some do, some don't. I worked while I was a student. I worked through my entire time as a student when I went to uni in Derby, at least. Some don't. Some people don't work at all while they're a student. And some people don't become students. Yeah, some people just get a job as early as possible, like 16 years old. I was a mile around that corner, my guy. Horrible, horrible, horrible map. Grilled cheese I made with artisanal bread and some Amish cheeses from my visit. Oh, dude, hell yeah. That sounds great. I'm hungry now. That's awesome. That's awesome. The only thing I found from the Apocalypse lineup. Have you got all of the maps open, mate? Have you got all of the maps available, Adam? I don't know what to suggest to you, dude. I'm telling you what you do. So I'm confused as to why it's not working if you're doing it correctly. If you stay until the end of the stream, I will try and show you there so you can make sure you're doing it correctly, as long as I remember. If you are here at the end, remind me to do that for you. But otherwise, I'm not quite sure what else to suggest, mate. Make a big deal if we get any other support or challenges, everybody, as we see if we can have a good start to the week. Thank you very much. God damn, dude. Hate this map with a burning passion. Probably because I'm on PC. No, PC has tons of servers.
We have taken objective charge.
PC is way more popular than Xbox. Unless all the servers... I don't know if there a cap. Maybe most of the servers are being used because there's so many more people playing, possibly. What is your age and what do you do for a living except for making others happy? Thanks, dude. I'm 34 and this is what I do for a living, which is why this current period of time is very, very difficult. Because Battlefield has let me down for a while now in terms of sustainability. There's no way I've lost that. It's just, I mean, seriously, you want me to believe I've done 22 damage there? And his ping. Have a look. Is it gonna gaslight me now and say his ping is fine? Yeah, his ping is fine. I gifted this game, dude. I cannot wait to get to the next Battlefield and get away from this game. Wholeheartedly cannot wait. I'm so sick of feeling like the gunfights are just stupid, just random and incorrect. Super mega done with it. And we're also getting ruined by a clan now as well. Dude, my daily life. What's up, Christopher? You having a good day, mate? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for being here. Did you start a channel with this game before that? The first thing I ever posted was Destiny. But Battlefield 1 beta or whatever dropped very early on in my channel's lifespan. And so this became very quickly what my channel was focused on because I managed to gain some traction on it pretty quickly. I tracked you perfectly mid-air. Are you in the stream, dude? Are you in the stream at the same time as playing the game? I want to believe that you've never heard me say this before, but I have said this about 1,000,000 times now. Please don't be in the stream at the same time as playing the game. It's just a bad look. Also, it wasn't about whether you tracked me in the air, it's that there seems to be huge desync and I should have done way more damage to you. The only way I can get into the map I want to play is to press on quick play and join a lineup that has that map in it and just pray. Well, not as far as I'm aware, but I don't know, maybe it's different for you for some reason. But again, if you're here at the end of the stream, I will show you how I do it. Gotta hate playing this map. We don't want you to leave BF1. Oh, well, I'm sorry, mate. I'm guaranteeing you I'll be leaving BF1 when the next Battlefield comes out. My existence playing this game every day is pretty hellish, mate. The next game is the only reason why I'm still continuing as a content creator. I will be leaving this game behind as soon as the next Battlefield drops. There may still be a video here and there about this game, but I will be moving to the next Battlefield completely. Coming to drop in. Oh. Come on, oh, dude.
Я ранен! Спасите!
What do you think about the LMR? The LMR. Is that the Burton? The Burton's really good, mate. I really like the Burton, it's cool. Is BF6 from World War I, World War II or something else? It is a modern game, mate. It is a modern Battlefield. Yeah, I don't think there's... I don't know if the next one will do well 100%, obviously. Don't have a crystal ball. But it's going to be better than 2042. As I've been saying for a while, to make a game as bad as 2042, you feel like you have to actually try to do that, to replicate it. That was the perfect storm of terrible ideas. To do that again would be insane. So I'm hoping the next one does infinitely better.
We are losing objective apples.
Come on, Capitaz. Unreal. Unreal. Have I actually hit a goal? Holy crap, man.
We are losing objective apples.
I needed that, man. I needed that. I needed that, dude. I needed a solid day. I didn't want to, like, guilt trip anyone or anything. So I kind of hold off talking about it, like, to the fullest degree. But now we've got it. Dude, I needed that, mate. I needed that. Thanks very, very much. Ah, dude, thank you, man. Thank you very, very much. When you are on a 9-year-old game in a franchise doing relatively poorly, there's still months to go before things probably change with the new one. You're in a lobby against a clan stack, stuck in spawn, when most of the time you're on a bad team on a game with map design that favors the good team heavily, and the snowball keeps rolling, and the ping is bad, and you're struggling to hit goals, and blah 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 blah. The days can be something when you stack them up one after another, hundreds and hundreds of times. They can be something, man. They can be quite the experience. Getting one that goes well during this current juncture is huge. Huge. And it puts a completely different complexion on the rest of my day. Not just professionally, but personally. Ooh. I think that's the first good start to a week I've had for a few weeks. I think we've been having pretty rough Mondays and Tuesdays for a few weeks. So, that's awesome. Please give me Amian. Oh, my dudes. Dude, it's nearly 5:30 for me. Okay, we're on the last round of the day. Jesus Christ. Hey, for as rough as the game has been, it's not felt like the day has dragged too much, right? Which is cool. Thanks very, very much for keeping me company today. Mon, that's amazing. How are you doing, Mon? Are you well? Thank you very, very much. Let me hit this.
That's a big boy. Your nation. Ooh, I like it.
That also means amazing. I'm just putting 100% on the board, and I'll calculate it properly afterwards and not waste your time here. But that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Mon. Are you well? Are you having a good one? Thank you, Colt. You have a good day, mate. Thanks for hanging out. And hi, Soulful. Welcome to the stream. I will try and catch up with you, what you guys are saying in a moment. Sorry, bear with. Amazing, man. Seriously. Thank you so much, mate. Brilliant stuff. Again, I've got lots of things coming up in the next few months. So it means I'm not going to be streaming as regularly. I've got at least 2 periods where I'm missing a week. I've got another period where I'm missing a couple days. I've got maybe another period where I'm missing another week. So the performance of the stream right now is even more important than usual. So I double, triple, quadruple appreciate the support because I'm going to be having a lot of missed stream time coming up. So thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. How do you manage to play games at 34? I mean, it's very difficult for me in such a young age to do things that, like, that's why I watch YouTube videos and enjoy it. It depends what you mean by how am I able to play games at my age. What do you mean exactly? And I'll try and give you an answer. Hi, Julio. And thank you for saying I'm a nice person. I appreciate that, mate. You seem like a nice person as well. 13% last Monday, so much better today. How do you remember that? Unmiggy remembers what I got a week ago. Unmiggy is becoming our historian of the stream. That's wild. Thank you, Unmiggy. Oh my god, man. Jesus, man. Thank you so much. That's 10 gifted from Mon, everybody. Can we get Mon some more love in the chat? Mon, that is a huge amount of support in a very short span of time there. Thank you so much. What the heck? This game. Thank you, Mon. I really appreciate it. Very kind of you. Unbelievable, man. Thank you so much. Unbelievable, mate. Do you have millions of subscribers? I don't think so. I don't envisage that ever because I don't have the desire. I think people that get absolutely massive on the platform have a desire to become absolutely massive. Most of the time. There is that, I've been seeing this Outdoor Boys channel that blew up in the last year. So like, again, like 12 million subs in a year and he's now stepping away because he doesn't like it. But most of the time, people that get huge are because they have a desire to be huge on the platform. I really don't. I just want to get properly established. I feel like there's a difference. But I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the kind words. Mon, that's unreal, mate. Thank you so much. If you got a gifted there, please do give Mon a thank you. That is a really good start to the week. Unbelievable, man. It's hot right now. Are you got a chill day or a work day, Mon? At 34 age, it is obvious for a man to get a job, I mean. Dude, oh, right. Well, I've been a professional content creator for 9 years, mate. I've been earning my income from Battlefield content for nearly a decade. Which has not been the easiest because of how Battlefield has fared over the last decade. But yeah, this is my thing, dude. This is what I do. That's why I'm here now doing this with people watching. This is the work, my friend. Or part of the work. This is the bit of the work you see at the minute. Thank you, Christopher. Christopher, sorry, I forgot to respond. I saw you say that you would love to donate, but you don't have much money at the minute. I don't ever need those explanations from you or anyone. There's never any pressure, dude. You're more than welcome to watch for free every single day. Anything I get from anybody is people going the extra mile. And more than that, I've told people before and I stand by this 100%. If you are in a situation where you should not be donating to a content creator because of your financial situation, do not donate to a content creator. I don't want your money. If you giving me money will put you in a bad spot. You should always prioritize yourself, mate. So you don't need to tell me that. Just enjoy the content. All good, man. No stress. But I appreciate the sentiment. And thank you for coming and saying thank you, Akang. Welcome to the stream. Why is it vertical? Are you on TikTok? I'm not on TikTok because I can't have a streamed key on TikTok until I got 1,000 followers on TikTok. And I've only been doing TikTok for a little while. But the vertical, because you're in the vertical stream on YouTube, the main stream is live right now as well if you want to come across. It's in the pinned chat message of the vertical stream. Welcome to the day. Bye-bye, my friend. Have a nice life. Or death. Lovely work. It's the least I can do for everything you do. I don't vibe. I don't agree. I feel like when people give me huge amounts of money, it's way more than I deserve. I appreciate the sentiment, genuinely. I feel like it's a lot more. I've also said this before. I do understand sometimes people being like, I feel like I should give something because I've watched your content for so many years and blah, 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 blah. Like, people don't, but I can at least kind of understand where people are coming from. But like huge amounts of money? No. I feel like it's far more than any content creator could relatively expect. Let alone me on friggin' Battlefield every day. I'm a follow you on TikTok. Sweet, thank you, man. I appreciate it. It just popped on my homepage. Yeah, sometimes it recommends the other one for some reason. Feel free to come across the normal one. I mean, as a 20-year-old, I feel very stressed because you're 34 and enjoys games I want to enjoy. Oh, well, okay. I need to do you a service here and let you know that I am infinitely stressed every day and have been for a long time. Stress is a huge aspect of my daily life at the moment, mate. This is not all fun and games. In fact, far from it. I want and need things to be different with this in the near future. Because the way that I live my life at the minute is not a good way to live. I am doing nothing but work. And usually, today's not a good example, but usually, or in recent times, doing it for way lower amounts than I should be doing it for the amount of work and the position I'm in. So just don't want you to get the wrong impression. But I'm hoping that that will change and at some point it will be amazing. And then, yeah, that'll be great. But I don't want to mislead you or anyone. We've been talking about that a lot today, in fact, about giving people clear indications of what the reality is. But I'm sorry you're stressed, dude. Sometimes life can be stressful. I hope you manage to get things to a spot where you can feel more comfortable, man. Can we gift a car? With great difficulty, I imagine. I don't think we currently have the facilities for that. Can you fit a car through a letterbox? Come and post it.
Lost objective apples.
Ah, so when you guys talk about the weather and temperature, it's all relative. This is what I get a lot being in the UK. But sometimes I say it's hot, and what I actually mean is it's hot in the office because the office can get really warm. But when I say it's hot,
We have taken objective Duff.
and then they'll ask me what the temperature is, and I'm like, it's like 25 or 30 degrees C or something. Like, that's not hot. I knew that guy had high ping, by the way. Where I'm from, it's blah, 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 blah. It's all relative. It's about acclimatization, and it's about the infrastructure of the country that you're in when it comes to air conditioning and stuff like that. That makes sense? Do you stream BF5? I used to, I don't now. I got really, really sick of the game. Hipfire, hello mate, welcome to the stream. You having a good day?
We have an armored train.
Thanks for tuning in. God damn it, man, they seem to be everywhere. That is also not the direction it looked like I was getting shot from, unless there were two people shooting me. No, he had 156 ping. Cool. What things can give You stress? I've talked about this a lot today, and I don't want to bore people, but
Armored train has arrived.
I'm going to try and give you... you deserve an answer for your question. I'm going to try and make it really brief, because we've talked a lot about this today already.
We have taken objective.
Battlefield has done really poorly for the last 5 years. Battlefield is how I make my income. Currently, all I do is work, and a lot of the time, for way less money than you anticipate, because of the state of Battlefield. What on earth, man? I'm dying to random stuff now. When you combine all of those things together, it's very stressful. I hope that makes sense. Limitless, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Having a good day, mate. Thank you for tuning in. My guy, you need to bob and weave a little bit.
We have lost objective apples.
Did I shoot it over him, or did that go through? Did you guys think that was going to hit as well? Maybe I shot it over him. I thought I lined that up nicely. Maybe it was too high. Do you play much BF5? Not now, no.
Controls all objectives.
Not now. Yay, spawn trapped again. Woo. Hello, Garrett. How's your day going, dudes? Having a good day, mate. Thanks for tuning in. This round's going to be over really quickly, so we'll do another round. When we do end, I will find someone to raid on Twitch and someone to redirect to on YouTube. So if you want to carry on watching once I'm finished, there will be something else to watch. Believe me, people like you are meant to be successful. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. But what I would say is that... So I wholeheartedly believe I've put in enough work and produced stuff to a high enough quality that I could be expected to have large success at some point. But balancing that is the fact that no one, including myself, is deserving of success automatically. And it will come down to how I manage to capitalize on whichever situation presents itself come the next Battlefield.
We have taken objective charge.
So if I end up with a really rough spot again with the next one and that curtails me again, sure, you could argue that's not my fault. But if the next one does really well and I do a bad job of it, that's on me. Like a second day I could have died. You need to get going. Mon, flying visit for so much support. I hope I'll see you again soon, my dude. I'm glad you're having a good day, mate. Thank you so much for completely changing the shape of the day, man. Please have a great rest of your day, my friends. Can we get Mon lots of bye-byes, please? Completely changed the outlook of the day. Thank you so much, mate. Ah, dude. Thank you very, very much. Have you tried Titanfall 2? Yeah, it's a good game. Bro, this is a hopeless situation again. What I can say is that anyone that's watched me play in the last month now surely has absolutely no doubt about the validity of what I've said before about lobby balancing and ping and stuff. Pretty wild how often you'll see this kind of thing play out. Just feel like nothing makes sense anymore. Garrett, thanks to the subscription, man. Welcome to the community. There's no way anyone that has watched me, that doesn't know who I am, that has watched me for a little bit here and there over the past few weeks or months, none of them would think that I used to be one of the highest KD infantry players in the UK. None of them, because I just never get to perform that way anymore. It's staggering, isn't it? It is absolutely staggering. I'm sure there are people watching right now that would have no idea that I used to play at that level of ability. There are no words for me to fully express how much my, and probably your performance, whether you know it or not, is affected by the balancing of the lobby and the performance of the servers combined with the ping. It's astronomical how much of a difference it makes. Pretty incredible. Pretty insane. I mean, there's a guy on the enemy team going 44 and 6 with 155 ping. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What KD were you? Playing purely infantry, my KD at its peak was 3.1. And I held a 3 KD as infantry only for 5, 6, 7 years, 8 years, something like that. And it's now 2.9 something. Because the last year or two, as less people have played this game, the more the ping issue has become prevalent and the more the clan stacking lobby balancing issue has become prevalent. To the point now where I don't think I ever get a day anymore where I hit my average KD that I actually have overall. It's incredible, man. Honestly, the amount of gunfights I feel like are just horrendous is insane. Just need to go for the clickbait trap, like you said, other Battlefield creators do, but put your own swing on it. I just refuse to do it, mate. I understand the advice, and it is, you could argue it's sensible, and I fully understand why you say it. I really do. It's never going to be me. It's never going to be me. I'm never going to be that person. You'll never see me putting out 15 videos about leaks in a month. You'll never see me go, starting up a video with a title like Battlefield 6 set to be worst Battlefield ever because of a Reddit comment or something. It's never going to be me. I understand it's easy for views. I understand it's easy money. I couldn't live with myself being that person. It's up to other content creators what they do, but I don't have to respect it. And I openly don't respect that stuff at this point when it's being done excessively. Oh my god, I'm so dead. On record, don't respect it. Especially the leak. I hand on heart. Anyone out there putting out, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos a week about shitty ass Reddit leaks, I don't respect it. I think it's garbage. It's garbage content that utilizes people breaking NDAs and preys on people's desperation for a good Battlefield, thus sometimes misleading them for what they are likely to experience because they're just leaks. And sometimes likely leaks being misrepresented. I just think it's shit. Really do. Hey Brown, how you doing, man? You having a good day? Thanks for hanging out. How's things? Are you well, mate? Has your personal life been affected by Battlefield? I've been doing YouTube for 8 years. Is very difficult. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, my professional life and my personal life go hand in hand because I'm working almost every day, and my happiness is pretty much based on how that day has gone. There's no real separation at this point because I don't get separation. But yes, heavily affected by Battlefield, unfortunately. But I guess it's boring to say it's boring to hear, but as I've said a million times, I hope the next one goes really well. I hope the next one goes really well. And the total opposite might be the case. I might suddenly get an explosion of growth. I might be able to then capitalize on multiple revenue streams again. So, sponsorship, video views, stream income, etc., etc., etc. And then life would be wildly better, obviously. And then I'd have Battlefield to thank for it again. And it would facilitate me not working so much and probably working a lot less, which would also be great. So again, it's important to understand that balance. Whilst I'm here with my complaints and feeling bad about it, because Battlefield's not provided very much for a long time, if it does provide something fantastic, I also then have to give credit to the franchise for providing that for me. We're just not there at the minute. How do your parents feel about this? Do you talk about this with them? No. I don't really talk to people about what this is like. I give Emily an indication of what it's like. And Dame knows what it's like because he when he's not doing his real world job stuff, he does content creation, so he's fully aware because he's on Battlefield. But no, I'm not going around talking to people about it, no. It is what it is, you know, it's my problem to handle. Sorry if I missed any questions or statements or anything. I'm trying to keep up. Obviously, I'm now using a multi-chat software. So all of the chats are combined into one, so I miss a little bit more than I used to. Bruh. Do you travel? No. In about a month's time, I'm going to Japan for a week, and it is my first vacation since I started YouTube 9 years ago. It is also my first time going on quote-unquote holiday abroad for about 19, 20 years.
We are losing objective Duff.
That is the stark reality of what this has been like. For anyone that like hasn't grasped the lay of the land. But no, I don't travel. But I'm starting to travel a little bit soon. And I hope that, again, same thing. I hope that if the next Battlefield goes well, it will change my professional life, which will change my personal life. And then I would like to do a lot of traveling. Because I've sacrificed kind of a lot of my like real early prime years to this. So I feel like when I got the opportunity, I want to start doing stuff that I feel like I've missed out on. Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate it, man. Who's Dame and Emily? Oh, yeah, yeah, I forgot how new to the stuff you were, Petit Corporal. Dame is a friend of mine who is also a content creator. But he's part-time. So his work is he's a performer. So when he gets the opportunity, he goes and does that to make his living. But when he's not doing that, he does content creation. So he kind of splits it, with the performance being the primary focus. But when he's not doing that, he does content creation. So he's a friend of mine. If you stick around for the long term, you'll find me playing with and talking to him and stuff on stream sometimes. Any room in your suitcase? What, for you, Brown? How big are you, mate? Are you bigger than an Oompa Loompa? Which class is your main? Medic. That's cool. Hi, Mana. Where in Japan are you going to? Tokyo. We're going to Tokyo for a week, about a week. So that's one of the breaks that I'm having as such from content. Over the next 2 or 3 months, there's going to be 3 or 4 periods where I won't be around, and one of them is my trip to Japan. Hey, no worries, Christopher. I hope you've enjoyed, man. We'll see you again soon, mate. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm starving, mate. I'm hungry. I'm looking forward to this round being done. I need to eat. I can't really find the action. We've got them. God, every round is just a friggin' walkover spawn trap, isn't it? Crazy, man. Again, bring on the next Battlefield, but hopefully this won't be the case. Clan-dominated lobbies, mate. And who is Emily? Oh, sorry, Emily's my girlfriend. I feel like you should have died, and I also feel like I was round the corner. So, 2-in-1 there. His ping's not actually bad, but I feel like you can tell from what we watched that that was not a good gunfight. BF1. You do you. Yeah, no worries, dude. I was reading the chat. No worries, dudes. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. Same sort of time. Come hang out if you would like to. Thanks for tuning in. These clans are the same would be if I haven't stopped playing the game since day one. Yeah, dude, I play the same like 4 or 5 clans every day. It is wild, mate. It's just me solo up against clan stacks. It's pretty insane. Thankfully, this time I'm on the team with the clan, but it does mean that there's just like nothing to do. Ping is overrated in Battlefield, GG last stream. Yeah, I mean, having good ping in this game is superfluous. In fact, some of the time, it's a hindrance. Battlefield is a very poor example of how to handle latency compensation. It's actually something I hope is a bit better in the next one. It won't be important for the game's active lifespan, generally, because you won't be up against tons and tons of high ping players all the time. But you know, towards the end of its life cycle, or after its active life cycle, it starts to matter a lot. So I hope it's better in the next one. Dame is currently doing a... Yeah, Dame... Sorry, Dame... sorry, if that was a question, I missed it. Dame is currently on a cruise ship until the end of the year. So you will not be seeing me do anything with him for quite some time still. By the time Dame is around, our stream community might be really, really different. A lot can change over the span of a year, and a lot can change with a new Battlefield coming out. Dame will probably, well, not probably. We don't want to assume anything, but when Dame comes back, he might be walking into an unrecognizable era of Battlefield and content creation from when he left, because he left. When did he go, Jack? What month did he go? He's been gone for a while now. Before that, Afflex. Before that, mate.
Ich brauche Munition, schnell! Munition, schnell! Wir dürfen das Ziel nicht verlieren.
About... I'm trying to think, I should know. Maybe like... I don't know, over a decade anyway. Long time. We live together. We are in this house together. She's not here right now, she's at work. Well, I don't know, she might be back. She could be back by now. She probably is back by now.
Wir verteidigen das Ziel bis zum letzten Mann.
We control all objectives.
Oh, I thought he was going to be following me. Oh, he died. January, was it? No worries, Sinegma. You have a good day, mate. Thanks, pal. What do I think about the support class? I think it's good, but I don't use it a whole lot.
Verteidigt das Ziel.
Because it kind of falls in that... So for me, the assault class is my run and gun thing, and the medic class provides my versatility. The support class for me feels like a bit... It's a bit worse at doing the assault stuff, and it's a bit worse at the versatile stuff. And I'm not that passive a player, so a lot of the passive stuff that is in the support class isn't really my vibe. But it is good. It's perfectly good for people that vibe with it, and there are some good guns that I like. Indeed, Afflex. Yeah, indeed, mate. Absolutely, man. Right, my phone's lighting up with notifications. Jesus. Right, okay. Nearly at the end of the round, everybody, and I will find some people to raid so that you can watch some stuff.
Verteidigt das Ziel.
I think he died.
Wir müssen das Ziel erobern. Ich brauche Munition.
A flame trooper kit is available near your location.
Hey, ich brauche Munition. Ich brauche Munition.
Dame's a milk pirate. I can get on board with that. That confused the hell out of me, dude. Oh, he had a 3-bar. Okay. His movement was just weird. Now I know why. I tried to track his movement like it would normally be, and the game was just like, nope. Eh, whatever. Such is life. Right, everybody. Really appreciate it. I'm going to end the Facebook stream now, our first ever Facebook stream. I have no idea if anyone turned up. I have no idea if it was enjoyed. Your live has ended. Wait, why did the Facebook stream end? What? Why did the Facebook stream end and when? I didn't do that. Okay, at some point the Facebook stream ended without me doing anything. I don't know why. We'll see if that happens again tomorrow. I don't know if anyone showed up to it. I don't know if anyone tried to talk on it. I don't know how Facebook streaming works, but apparently that's done. So we'll try that again tomorrow and we'll compare with today's experience and see if it does it again. I'm going to end the Instagram stream. So if you watched on Instagram today, thank you very much. I'm going to hop off. See you soon. And we will try and find someone to redirect to on Twitch and YouTube. Let's have a look. Twitch, where are we? There was one follow today, by the way, on Twitch. Thank you, Adam, for following on Twitch. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Let's have a look. Don't all run off, YouTube viewers. I'll try and redirect you somewhere as well. We can make someone's day a little bit better. By sending you guys over there. Let's see. So, see who's playing Battlefield 1 on Twitch. We want someone friendly. And hopefully someone that talks. I feel like recently you guys have gone across to someone that wasn't very nice. And then someone that didn't talk at all. It's slim pickings, man. Slim pickings on Battlefield 1. On Twitch. Oh, dude. No one. Is there anyone worth me raiding? I'm going to send you to Lady Kerberos, who's playing Delta Force. Because she's nice. And Delta Force is not that different. From BF 2042, at least. Bear with me. Alright, Twitch people, thanks for watching. I'm going to set that raid up now. Have a good one. Say hello from me if you go over there. Oh, yeah, okay, Adam, very quickly. Thank you for the reminder. Here you go, mate. Before you go over there, you go like this, mate. You do all slots like that, all regions. You go to game modes, just do conquest. All the maps open. Boom, mate. Absolutely boatloads, pal. Loads of them, mate. Okay? I hope that helps you, dude. Do exactly that. Alright? There should be tons of them, pal. If not, come talk to me next time. We'll see if we can work it out. But if you do exactly what I did, I'd be very surprised if it doesn't work, mate. Okay? Yeah? Alright, mate. Thanks, pal. Hey, I think that raid worked. Set up another one just in case. YouTube viewers, let's see if we can send you across somewhere. Thanks for being patient with me while I sort that other stuff out. We'll redirect you to... I would have sent you to Will from work, because Will's nice, but he's on Subnautica, and I don't think you're going to be interested. So I'll send you to Zilrath again. Zilrath has benefited from us a lot recently. We'll send you over there. Thank you for all you bye-byes. I've seen all those. Appreciate it. Oh, hi, Andy. Hello, mate. Sorry, pal. I've only just seen you here. I hope you're well, man. Thanks for coming and saying hello, mate. Right now. Nice to catch you at the end, my dude. Sorry we're just finishing, mate. Right. So, in that... Alright, people. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to end it. See you soon. Bye-bye.